Hello everyone, my name is Vikramjeet Arya and my partner name is Paramjit Singh. Today we'll be talking about the importance of honeybee. So initially I would like to talk about the species of honeybees. There are total 44 species of honeybee and unfortunately not all of them can produce honey and not all of them can be domesticated. So very few of them, like if we talk in a ratio, half of them can produce honey and can be domesticated. So now we'll talk about the importance of honeybee, like why honeybee are very important for us, why we need to save them. So they play a very critical role in agriculture ecosystem as they offer a free service in a form of pollination. Pollination done by the honeybee is very important for the crops. Like many crops depends on the honeybee before the cross pollination. So because the population of the honeybee is going down, many of the fruits and crops, like they are completely interdependent on each other. So if honeybee will not do the pollination, many of the crops and many of the fruits will not be able to grow. We will not be able to enjoy the taste and everything from the fruits and the crops. Honeybee is all honey obtained from honeybee is also act as a natural preservative. So and also used in a medicinal thing. So it's very important for us to protect honeybee. And yeah. So next point is the reintroduction of honeybee friendly flower in the farm. So what all things we can do to improve the situation, how we can increase the population of honeybee, and what all we have to do for that. So in that case, we should reintroduce the honeybee friendly flower to our farms. Like honeybee, they feed themselves on flower. They suck the juice from the flower and they produce honey and they fill it in the nectar. So like if we want to encourage something, we have to do something for them. So we should reintroduce flowers and plants which are uh, like which favors the production of honey. So we should like pay attention, like what all flowers, what all things, what all things we need to do in order to give them a good environment to produce honey. And from here, my partner Paramjit will take over.
Hi everyone. Three behaviors to improve the situation. Here's the second one. The provision of nesting box to the wild honeybee in the garden. Nesting box replace the lawn and the save wild bee from the unfavorable weather emanating from the climate change. How we can do that? We should keep the nest in our garden's lawn to protect the honeybees from the harsh weather, like providing them a safe ecosystem or a shelter. So help produce the honey production in effective and efficient manner. So and they will protect from we can protect from the cold. We can protect the honeybees from the cold weather or the hot weather. So even we can preserve them like from the natural disaster like a fire, floods, and etc. We can keep them into our lawns like it's a better for them and they can grow more and such is a good give them a good environment to grow up and here's the like a third behavior from the last behavior. So avoiding killing the honeybees. Typical human activities is mostly to blame for the honeybee declining population for extensive farming, monocropping, and excessive use of agro-based chemicals. What is when I firstly have to want to talk about the monocropping. What's the monocropping? Monocropping we grow the single crop on the same land year after years. So we have to like a change our crops so we can give them more food or like a different kind of nutrition to grow up the honeybees for the like a to give them better nutrition and what is the extensive farming extensive like extensive farming we can say that extensive agriculture so is an agriculture production system that will use less labor less fertilizer and less capital. So we need to grow more crops, more need to use the more lands to give them a more like a area for the like food or to like for the nesting or that kind of stuff. And how we can protect the like honeybees, such such as we can like increase the number of mixed farming. So what the mixed farming is farming, so we can grow the like crops as well as we can keep cattle, sheep. So which means that we can use that dung for the like for the organic farming. We will not use the like chemicals to in our farming. So which is helpful for them and for us. We will eat organic and we will grow in organic and we give them more organic food to the honeybees. We can protect them. And at last but not least, seriously, honeybees play a vital role in agriculture. They pollinate the crops, increase the yield, and give the right lucrative honey industry. These are so important. In fact, that millions spent renting hives to the pollinate farms crop. Over one third of the food we eat relies on pollination by bees, either directly or indirectly. So honeybees are very important for us. It's our responsibility to we keep them like a safe, give them a good environment, give them like a safe place. And last but not least, so I just wanna say thank you to everyone.
Thank you